If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. From the philosopher Catullus, never to be dismissive of a friend's accusation, even if it seems unreasonable, but to make every effort to restore the relationship to its normal condition. Stop wandering about. You aren't likely to read your own notebooks, or ancient histories, or the anthologies you've collected to enjoy in your old age. Get busy with life's purpose, toss aside empty hopes, get active in your own rescue if you care for yourself at all, and do it while you can. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them. Nothing is burdensome if taken lightly, and nothing need arouse one's irritation so long as one doesn't make it bigger than it is by getting irritated. You should live in such a way that there is nothing which you could not as easily tell your enemy as keep to yourself. If what you have seems insufficient to you, then though you possess the world, you will yet be miserable. Remember, it is not enough to be hit or insulted to be harmed. You must believe that you are being harmed. If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation, which is why it is essential that we not respond impulsively to impressions. Take a moment before reacting, and you will find it easier to maintain control. What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them. It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance. It is more necessary for the soul to be cured than the body, for it is better to die than to live badly. Philosophy does not promise to secure anything external for man, otherwise it would be admitting something that lies beyond its proper subject matter, for as the material of the carpenter is wood, and that of statuary bronze, so the subject matter of the art of living is each person's own life. For in this case, we are not to give credit to the many, who say, that none ought to be educated but the free, but rather to the philosophers, who say, that the well-educated alone are free. When a dog is tied to a cart, if it wants to follow, it is pulled and follows, making its spontaneous act coincide with necessity, but if the dog does not follow, it will be compelled in any case. So it is with men too, even if they don't want to, they will be compelled to follow what is destined. Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. Educate the children and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. In anger we should refrain both from speech and action. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Ill fortune is of more use to men than good fortune. Nature is content with few things, and with a very little of these. What right hast thou to talk of ill of fortune whilst keeping all fortune's better gifts? Contemplate the extent and stability of the heavens, and then at last cease to admire worthless things. As far as possible, join faith to reason.